Eventually, the feds knew everything. All right. Once we got locked up in 1992, everything came to light, and that's when I started doing time. In the beginning of 1993, actually, and did time in the beginning was MCC, Metropolitan Correctional Center, and then eventually after I got I was waiting for them to the big house was when I was at Otisville. Stayed at Otisville for 18 months, and then once I got sentenced, shipped me to the big house. Went to Lewisburg. Lewisburg, I went to see. I saw ran into Wong Zifai, Tongan's #1 guy, that got life, and then I stayed there for 6 months. Shipped me to West Virginia. And then from West Virginia, I did a few years there. In the feds prison system, it's kind of funny. You can't stay in one place more than a couple of years, because you get too familiar with the place. You might, and the feds are not common criminals. They're all freaking pretty much masterminds or very deadly criminals. So they like to move us around to other prisons to make sure that we're not unfamiliar with the environment. We don't get too good with the COs, eventually pay them off, try to escape or something like that. So I requested to go to Allenwood, where nobody wanted to go to Allenwood Medium. The reason why I wanted to request to go to Allenwood, #1, it was closer to home. #2, my uncle was there when they got locked up. The whole damn Chinatown was locked up when I was there. Flying Dragons were locked up. Tongans, Fuk Ching, Bafu, whatever, all the gangs, all Chinglong. Chinglong was already in the max. They sent their ass to Marion and Lampak and all those really high security jails. So they were doing triple life or whatever the hell they got, or a couple 100 years. So Green Dragons were off already. So the other ones were Tongans, Flying Dragons, Bafu, Fuk Ching, Ghost Shadow, and what else? Yeah, that's about it, right? Yeah, and some BTK, a few of them, yeah. So we were all locked up in the same freaking prison. Most of us majority of us was awaiting a sentence. Were shipped to Otisville in upstate New York. Eventually, the rival gangs that we were back in the street, we became friends. Yeah, like the Flying Dragons, Mikey, Sticks. We hated each other when we were in the streets. Fat Danny, we didn't like each other. Cowboy, Cowboy actually became like my big brother, He took care of me, when I first went into jail. Ox was there, So all the Fat Henry and them. So we all became friends. For some reason, maybe we grew up in the same neighborhood. We did the same thing. We dated the same girls, So we actually became really good friends. Up to today, we still talk. After we came back out of jail, we see each other occasionally, and every time we see each other, it's like, we're long lost brothers. We give each other really big, powerful hugs. It's a strange bond, but from enemies to friends, it was pretty good. I consider it very nice. Like some of the Tongans that we didn't like each other at all. Sonny, the head of Tongan, Akwan, we didn't like each other. We had a run-in Atlantic City one time. They almost kidnapped my sister. And I told them that, this ain't business, this is personal when it comes to my sister, my family. I'm going all out. Even if I have to die, I'm taking at least 10, 20 of you motherfuckers with me. So I put 3 of them in the hospital. One of them with a cracked skull. We started shooting everything. That's eventually led to the mobile gas station incident and the Lakil incident, where there's 3 Tongans that got gunned down. Eventually, I got my sister out of there. No harm done. But we had to run in Atlantic City. Then they asked us, why I got to keep on doing this. That's because you disrespected me. You play with my family. When you play with my family, you try to harm my family, you guys are done. I'm not giving up. Either you take me out right now. You got more guys than me right now. That's why I said to him in Atlantic City. I said, but 10 of you guys here, there's only 3 of us. My friends, let them go. You can have me. You take me down. But all you motherfuckers are going to be doing 25 to life. You know, it's fine with me. For my life, for the 10 of you, it's worth it, I think, you know. But they backed down. They said, you know, they want a truce. I was forced to go into a truce with them. But eventually, I said, fuck the guys from Orléans. I said, you know, fuck these old bastards, you know. They ain't the ones that down the street. They don't know the struggle. So I said, fuck to them. I said, you know, we're continuing. War is war, all right? Until somebody really gets on their freaking knees and beg for forgiveness, we're not stopping. That's our motto. The Ghost Shadows do not stop. We're coming after you. We're coming after you all the way. You know, until you guys, you know, get on the floor and start begging. Get on your knees and start begging. Right? You don't want to beg? Even if you beg, if I see some devious, we're going to just pop you in the goddamn head. You know? We ain't going to give up like that. So that's, well, all that bad stuff, that's what landed me in jail.